Hello and welcome to Cinebuck Presents, where I give my $2 instead of my 2 cents. Well, it's been quite a year reviewing a lot of the films that have come out this past year. I started off the year reviewing a talking animal movie, so now I'm going to end the year reviewing another talking animal movie. So this is my $2 on Illumination Entertainment's Sing. Much like Disney's Zootopia, this world is inhabited entirely by anthropomorphic animals of all shapes and sizes. Our story focuses on Buster Moon, voiced by Matthew McConaughey, who's a koala bear that owns and runs his own stage theater. The theater itself has been falling into hard times as of late, so he proposes to host a singing competition in order to save it, and have animals from all walks of life audition. The rest of the story's basically what you might expect out of a premise that features a talent competition. You have your audition process, the rehearsals before the show, and the personal conflicts the competitors face even before the show could start. But this isn't done in a completely standard or predictable kind of way as you might think, as it does throw in a few twists and turns along the way. The way this movie handles the personal conflicts each of the main characters face is done rather quite well in the way that they intertwine with the main plot. For example, one of the competitors is a male gorilla named Johnny, voiced by Taron Egerton, who's part of his father's gang of criminals, and he'd rather be a singer than actually help commit crime. So his personal dilemma involves juggling rehearsals for the show and helping his dad out at the same time. Even Buster's doing all that he can to try to keep things under control, even when things do get a bit out of hand. It's only a matter of time do we ever find out who might win the competition and what happens to the fate of the theater. Some people might think that this movie's just riding the sure tails of success Zootopia had gained because it also features talking animals and thus wouldn't leave much of an impression on audiences. But to be fair, the combined elements of an outstanding voice cast and song selections used here could keep one entertained from start to finish. Like I mentioned before, the idea of a singing competition as a premise may have already been tried before, but this movie was still able to keep the story on key, with an energetic vibe that allows audiences to root for the characters and eventually want to cheer them on by the very end. I know I kind of wanted to. Did this movie exceed my expectations beyond that of Zootopia? Not quite. Was I still entertained by it? Absolutely. Especially the last 20 minutes that just totally blew me away. And on a side note, there's this running gag I kind of liked, which involves these Japanese red panda girls who want to compete on the show. And I thought they were pretty funny. So, in conclusion, it may be no Zootopia, but it's still a feel-good kind of film that's definitely recommendable in my book. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it an 8. This is Renton Whitetail saying, Happy Holidays and a Happy New Year, everybody! See ya in 2017.